Hi ladies and gents, today, oh man, it's hot today. We're gonna talk about this band, these guys. ACDC, the biography written by Mick Wall. Mick Wall is a very famous journalist and now turned into a writer. Uh, what can I say about this book? First of all, ACDC has a very interesting story in rock history because the band started with the management of one of young brothers, who had a band before, so he had the expertise to deal with the band. Of course, is centered in the figure of Mr. Angus Young, but they had like even this book is a little bit it should be updated because now we have Axl Rose fronting ACDC because Brian Johnson has been having hearing problems, so he cannot play on stage anymore, at least for a while. We hope he can come back. So in this book you have the story about the development of the band. First, they were based in Australia, so sometimes you're gonna check ACDC records and then you have Australia version, British version, American version, and all these things. Sometimes the songs they change the order, change the songs anyway. It's very centered in the figure of Mr. Angus Young, right? But something that some people don't know, it's that those amazing riffs that everybody sings along, that everybody waiting for in the concert. Some of them they were written by Malcolm Young. He used to be the driving force in the band, but due to personality, he used to step back while Angus and Bon Scott at the beginning took the up front. They talk even about the video. You can check internet where Bon Scott is dressed as a lady, as a girl, and he had like he used lipsticks, and all these things. He's dressing properly as a girl with mini skirt and all these things. Fucking fun, and then going after, they have a lot of changes in the personnel in the band. Is every time it changed, mainly they had a lot of changes about drummers. Now they are okay with basses because Cliff Williams has been playing bass for a long time. Malcolm left the band because he was identified with dementia, so he couldn't play any longer with the band. And it's a band that I think it's great because there's an interview they asked about how they asked to Angus, how does he feel about ACDC records, and he say, oh, we record the same record many times, so the approach ACDC has to music is to do it again to get it better and better and better, and it's great. Of course, it talks about the Scott's death, that was totally bizarre. He was drinking and he was forgotten inside the car, and one of his friends thought that he was sleeping, but actually he was sleeping for the rest of his life. So he was dead. He got a alcoholic coma. Great loss, but it's not different from many of our beloved rock musicians. The drummer Phil Root had a problem because he was accused by kill somebody or threaten somebody to death, something like that. And that's interesting because Angus Young, when he talk about drugs and all this thing, people think that he used to have drugs at the time. He said, no, 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 I just get some tea and I get electrified by the music, you know. It's a great band, good book, you know, like it should be updated because of this new information about Phil Root's prison, Malcolm Dimension, Axl Rose fronting. So those are the guys.